Welcome back to another episode. And guys, today we're going to talk about Cruella, a film that I never even really had any plans on checking out. But my wife actually wanted to see it. And you know what? We have Disney Plus. Let's go ahead and just do the premiere access and check this one out. And guys, I was blown away. I was really surprised at just how enjoyable this film was, how well acted this film was. Emma Stone, fantastic. Emma Thompson, fantastic. Mark Strong is in this film as well. The gentlemen who play Horace and Jasper. You have to excuse me, guys. I don't know their names, but they were really good too. Well cast, just a really good cast all the way across with this film. And right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you guys my score. I give this film a good 7.5 out of 10. And like I say, it's an enjoyable film. Not usually, like I said, I wasn't really sure if this was the kind of film that it's not my usual kind of film, guys, that I would check out. From the trailers, I wasn't blown away. There were some shots that looked, maybe, pretty cool. But, actually sitting there and watching, and this is not a short film. This is a good 2 hours and 15 minutes. I enjoyed it. And like I said, it's not, to me, it's not I can't give it an 8 or higher like that. I can't do that. I think, to me, in my opinion, a good 7.5, because it is well acted. And visually, it looks great. It looks fantastic. Anybody who's going to pick this up, pick it up on 4K when it comes out, because it's going to look beautiful. Like I said, visually, this thing it's gorgeous. It really is. The soundtrack, sound-wise for this, not only are the sound around this whole film is, it's just excellent, but the soundtrack is excellent. Disney definitely pumped some money into this for this soundtrack, because guys, let me tell you, takes place in 60s, maybe mid 60s, late 60s. And they definitely ponied up some money, to get some of these, Queen, Ike and Tina Turner. I can't, off the top of my head, guys, it's skipping my head, but just really a lot of good artists that came through, performing on this soundtrack. And like I said, Emma Stone, perfectly cast as Cruella. She is fantastic. Her British accent, spot on. She is so enjoyable in this film, because her transformation from just being so sweet and so innocent, well, maybe not so innocent, but being sweet, and just her transformation into Cruella. Because basically what you have, without too many spoilers, guys, is you have, it takes place basically when she's young, probably 8 or 9, 9 or 10, and basically her mother just wants her to, just try to don't get yourself into trouble, because she can get herself into trouble, she doesn't go out seeking trouble, but she just gets herself into trouble. And along the way, her mother tells her, please, you gotta, we're gonna have to leave this area, because I can't send you to school anymore. There's another school I had to pull you out of, because you're just getting yourself into trouble. But she doesn't mean harm with the things that she does. But by the time, when they're trying to make their way towards, to London, they have to make a pit stop. But the mother says, I need to go see a friend of mine who is, she can help us out. And things kind of spiral downward from there. I'm not going to say too many more things about what happens. But, we kind of flash forward to Emma Thompson when she's older. When she is younger, though, she does run into Horace and Jasper. So they definitely have that connection. They're all about the same age, so they kind of grow up together. So you definitely, something that really wasn't touched on with the animated film. That's another thing with this. That's another reason why I wasn't sure about this film. How are you going to take, her as a villain from the animated movie, but how are you going to find a way to tell her story of how she becomes the way that she is? And, they find a way to do it. I don't think Emma Stone goes full on Cruella, in the animated movie. But she definitely, she has those moments where she can get there. And she's, like I said, she was really well cast. But now, flash forward, like I was saying, now she's older, still hanging around with Horace and Jasper. But she's still, she wants to be a fashion designer, which, obviously in the animated movie, that's what she is. She has an empire, basically, from just being a fashion designer. And, along the way, you see characters, characters from the animated movie, Anita, Roger, come across all these different characters that are very, heavily based within the animated movie. But going back to, her character, her portrayal, it's just, I tell you guys, it's so spot on. She's just a fantastic, fantastic actress. And Emma Thompson, who's in this, she's kind of like her, Emma Stone is like her, kind of like her protege, takes her under her wing, kind of. But Emma Thompson, she's so evil, just so pure evil in this film. But she is fantastic, fantastic. The one thing I will say, even though I said I got 7.5 for this film, I will say that when award season comes around, rolls around next time, if this film is still on the minds of people, I could definitely see Emma Stone, maybe getting a lead actress nomination for her, her role. Emma Thompson, maybe for her portrayal, as well as the Baroness as a supporting actress, and just fantastic. Mark Strong, like I said, he's in this film as well, and he's kind of like the. I don't want to say he's kind of like the butler kind of for Emma Thompson, but just because he's played villains in other movies, played good guys in other films, but I'm not going to say any more than that, guys, because looks can be very deceiving with this film, with as far as his character goes. But it's just really, it's like I said, it's well acted. It sounds really good. I love being pleasantly surprised with a film that I didn't really think was not on my, I knew of it, but was not on my radar of anything that I would want to watch. And I'm surprised. It's a nice, pleasant surprise. And I think this, it's going to be interesting, guys, not to get off on another, on the sidetrack, but it's going to be interesting because, we had Cruella come out. Quiet Place 2, which I'm going to have a review for that very shortly. Quiet Place 2 came out. Next week, Conjuring 3 is out. I think now, these films that were backlogged from last year, other films that are supposed to come out, along with films for this year, it's just going to, every weekend, I think there's going to be some kind of big film coming out. And for Memorial Day weekend, for Cruella to come out, Quiet Place 2 to come out, two, heavy hitters. And Cruella definitely surprised me. Absolutely surprised me. And it's definitely worth checking out. Go to the theater if you want. If you're a Disney fan, definitely do yourself a favor and check this out in the theater, or check it out on Premier Access like I did. You will not be disappointed. So guys, like, subscribe, and comment if you get the chance, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Take care. Bye.